We've just got into the Highlands. And the man but's having to pull over because he's created a bit of a tail.
It's about my 20th pullover to let the queue pass.
Yeah, we like it though. We like to count how many cars are behind us. 5.
Not many at time.
That was it. You pulled over for 5. That was poor.
Yeah, I know. It was 10 last time.
13 was the one before that, wasn't it?
13 was it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's been raining all the way up and really foggy, so we haven't really been able to take in much of the views. It looks like it's starting to clear now.
It's been a lovely drive though, hasn't it, to be fair? Like the rivers, the lochs, the mountains, like we've had some spectacular views. You've taken quite a good few photos, haven't you?
Yeah, but all you can see on them is cloud.
Some of them.
So we started off this road, there was 109 miles on it.
You can tell you're in Scotland, yeah, because
It's got 59 to go.
it says 59, but when we very first got onto this road, yeah, it was about 109, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm literally praying for snow when we get there for our Christmas location, but originally on the weather it said snow and now it's changed to sunshine, so it will be what it will be. But I will be absolutely gutted if I don't see snow for, I don't know, even half a day would be nice. I don't think I'm going to see any this time. It was weird seeing that sign that said cafe bar and the last chance to stop for fuel for 55 miles.
Yeah.
Made me feel like we could be on like one of them American roads, you know, like the Route 66, where you think, oh gosh, you know, something terrible happened, you run out of fuel or your tyre pops and you're stuck there, and then the hillbillies come and get you.
You in the Hills have eyes. I think we're going to have to watch that movie again just so you can get over your fear of that movie.
Listen now, I've only just completed my 3rd night wild camping, right? Last night I was a bit nervous because we were the only camper van there, or motorhome, and I'm not going to lie, it freaked me out a little bit.
Did you enjoy it at all?
Yeah, when I woke up this morning I knew I was still alive. I'm seeing snow on the trees. The man bet seems to think it's just hit the windscreen.
I did just have a flurry of snowflakes hit the windscreen, 100%.
No way.
I did.
Believe him, I do not. Look at all the trees, look! They got snow on the top! I have seen signs saying snow's forecast, so I'm hoping my weather app is completely wrong and we do still get some. I just had a thought.
Oh God.
Are there any bears in Scotland? Because we are quite high up, aren't we, by the North Pole?
There's no bears in the UK, full stop.
What about huskies? Like, you know, the wild ones?
Yeah, no. There's no panthers, no coyotes, no wolves, no Draculas.
Are we on the Inverness Keswick Bridge?
Yes.
I mean,
you know that's going to be stunning if you could see it.
how much views have we missed out on today though?
I know.
It's just been
Fingers
fog
crossed
and
as we
cloud.
pass back through, it's a bit clearer. Doesn't matter if the weather's not great, just if this fog could lift a little bit so we could just appreciate the views.
So we're 2 miles from site. We've booked a small CL site to keep us going for the next couple of days. We've just been Tesco shopping. I'm totally made up because I found out they've got a club card app, so I've just saved about 20 quid on the food shop, so I'm landed. A few extra bottles of wine in there now, hey! So yeah, it's Christmas Eve today, so we've got tonight, tomorrow and Christmas Day before we move on again. So let's see what Inverness has got to offer. So we could have filled up at Tesco's, but instead Stu's decided to drive about 3-4 miles out of the way, and we've just come through this gorgeous village, and so much so we've found a petrol station. It's so old. There's a chap there filling up our diesel for us. Oh, I just said to Stu on the way in, I was like, I bet you they'll come and do it for you because it is proper old. I love it though, absolutely love it. I remember when all the petrol stations used to do that. There he is, look, stood there, looking a little bit lost, because he doesn't know what to do. I'm not going to lie, you looked a little bit lost then.
Yeah, he was filling it for me. I was like, okay, we don't get this in Wales.
We used to.
I felt like royalty.
Dad, don't go yet because the sweets fell.
They've lost their celebrations.
Right, hurry up, guys. I got someone waiting behind me.
Let's go cook some sweets.
Right, sit down, belt on.
Who knows what's going to happen to our careers? Hang on planting. We'll also do a mid-afternoon mastermind. I got a full house yesterday. We'll do
We'll
that
go
in
back
about
through that nice
15
village.
minutes time. You asked me the questions.
Yeah.
3 o'clock rock.
Pretty houses, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, Keswick Caravan Park. Oh, look, they've done the Christmas tree. It's alright, there's plenty of room. So there's your water and everything there, to the right. Wow,
Good morning, Christmas, with the Reverend Kate Foley.
hello, Loch Ness. We're calling with a sunrise too. Look at that. Look at that bitchin' sunrise. That's pretty. So we've just arrived at the Loch Ness. It is absolutely stunning. But before I show you that, I thought I'd give you some info. So it's said, St. Columba is said to have seen the loch's elusive monster in the 6th century, but recent detective work has not proved its existence. Actually, we've got minor earth tremors occasionally shaking around here. And that's as a result of 2 masses of land tearing sideways. They're still moving. Ice Age glaciers greatly deepened on the glen. It's fabulous. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I can see. How amazing is this? No, I haven't seen the Loch Ness monster yet. Look at that in the distance. So yeah, we're on quite a busy road. We've just pulled into a lay-by. Might have some breakfast here actually. What a gorgeous, gorgeous view. As you can appreciate, we can't let the children out because it's just too dangerous.
Oh, look at that.
Snow! On a mountain, I see snow! That might be the closest I'm going to get to snow, but I see it! And if we can get to that today, and I haven't got the sleds, I'm going to deck you! You've left them on site, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going?
Nope, I'm just driving. You go Loch Ness Centre and exhibition.
Whoa. That's huge. Is it even open?
Don't know.
No, it's closed. So the man but brought us to the Loch Ness Exhibition Centre. It's very grand. So they've got motorhome parking just there, and then the main entrance then is just up and around the back there.
That's right. It may be closed.
You just said it was open!
I don't know.
This is the most famous lake in the world. We've tried to understand it. How did the monster legend come about and how does it fit in? Our expeditions have found a 200-metre deep Ice Age refuge of life, 30-metre high waves invisible at the surface, a man-made explanation for many humped sea serpent reports and intriguing wrecks on the loch bed. That's interesting. Did you know every human being on Earth could fit into the Loch Ness several times over? 400 million years ago, Scotland was crushed into England, forcing up the mountains around us, which were once as high as the Himalayas.
Mum, I done something.
Scotland's collision with England tore a fault across the Highlands, which is today's Great Glen.
Look, that's a Jurassic woodworm. Those two are fossils.
What fossils are they?
Dinosaur ones, probably. Dad, I can't see the top. I am sure.
They'd be the old diver suits.
How would they work if they've got holes?
I don't know, but they would have been really heavy.
Yeah, very.
Really heavy. Feel that? Oh my gosh.
Well, he had that weight there to help sink him. Oh, yeah, some
That's
weight.
proper weight. And that headpiece itself would weigh a ton.
Why would you want to get sunk, Dad?
What's it say? Lloyd Scott MBE, world record, first underwater marathon. This is the actual suit worn by Lloyd when he completed the Loch Ness Marathon by walking the length of the Loch Ness underwater despite injuring his shoulder in an underwater landslide and falling off 15-foot ledge. Lloyd preserved for 12 days and managed to raise over £1 million for children with leukemia as part of the UK Children's Marathon Challenge. That is pretty impressive. That is heavy.
Mum,
Bit
we
of
have
kit.
something.
Crushed Scotland into Europe in a collision that folded and thrust up the Caledonian mountain chain on a Himalayan scale. Crumbling into today's Highland scenery, these mountains have witnessed evolution since Devonian times, when the Great Glen fractured across the Highlands, and the only vertebrates were primitive fish.
Wow, that is deep.
It's not.
Don't fall down there.
There is so much money down there.
So they've had thousands of sightings, but because somebody faked footprints, they don't believe them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this one. It's a bit spooky in here.
It's telling the story of the Loch Ness and how it started.
Loch Ness Monster Investigation Unit.
Yeah, this happened.
The supposed photographer, the surgeon Kenneth Wilson, was a stooge.
Oh dear, they're all faking it. Trying to get famous. Look at that.
The long years of surveillance.
Sneaky, eh?
Yeah.
Sincere eyewitnesses.
It's cheeky, man.
Bit of fun though, isn't it?
Yeah. So even after all of that, when they thought people are faking it and like hoaxing it,
Yeah.
they still decided to go underwater to have a look anyway.
Yeah, because whilst they found some hoaxes, there was still some questions unanswered.
That's crazy. Look, it's showing you inside.
Horse lowered at the stern, gripped the water as the wind pivoted the four superstructure steadily down.
So Loch Ness, Britain's greatest volume of fresh water, has a remarkably regular trench profile wrought by the Great Glen geological fault line. So this is really good because it shows you all the information there. So the 25th of August 94, our Rosetta project penetrate 6 metres into the 10,000-year-old clay left by the last ice age.
I know which
Look at that.
the one was sent down.
They were both the same size. They sent one down 230 metres to the bed of the loch and clearly felt a little bit pressured. Look how small it's gone. New Year's Eve 1940, at 8,000 feet into heavy snow, this engine cut out and they ended up landing on the Loch Ness successfully and carried on having New Year's celebrations straight after. Got some guts, didn't they? The steel triangle was recovered from the water after one of the 4 tall pillars marking the measured mile for the Crusaders' record attempt. It was demolished in the 1960s. As with all things showy, we have a gift shop.
Wow. Yes, that's your flagpole.
Feeling nice and refreshed now.
Just stopped, had some breakfast in one of the many laybys along the Loch Ness.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, well, the food or the Loch Ness?
The Loch Ness. I've just cooked a bacon and egg bap, and we had one of those really cheeky, like, donuts with fake cream in the middle. I think I got a bit on my nose, actually. Sorry about that. So yeah, we've spent a good few hours around the Loch Ness, so I think we're going to carry on driving about.
Yeah, we're going to just check down the south a little bit more. We can see some snow-capped mountains down there, and then turn back round, head back to our site at Inverness. But have a look at that, guys. It is stunning.
So it has gone a little bit overcast since this morning, but we're loving it all the same. So we've done a cheeky expedition and been in the gift shop.
That was interesting, actually.
Yeah, it was.
You know, all the different stories and like the number of explorers and scientists that have been up here, you know, doing these sonars across the whole loch, looking for evidence, and yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
you got yourself a cheeky new coat.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy days. Win-win.
So we'll see you in a bit. So it's open all year. Adults £12, children £7.20. So that's about 40 quid for a slot to go in.
And some, it's 21, 24, it's nearly, yeah, nearly 50 quid. No. Do you want to go in, Joe?
Not at that price.
No, exactly.
Is there any way I can like show them the castle over the fence?
I know, right?
Like, I appreciate they gotta keep castles alive and all that.
There's not even much to it. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's literally a ruin. I'll see if I can get a better shot down there.
I know. Let's put a gate in front of it and charge people extortionate prices.
Well, to be fair, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like we paid for the.
Well, we wanted to see Edinburgh Castle. We
Like,
weren't going to
we
pay
paid
for that.
the exhibition centre. I would have paid, but those prices are for what you're looking at.
Yeah, hang on. I don't know if you can see through the tree. No. On a positive though, I got to try out my new coat. But yeah, we saw lots of people pulling up, seeing how much it was, and then driving off. There we go. It's basically a ruin.
So, I didn't quite find the Loch Ness monster, but I did find myself a ness here at Loch Ness. Let me show you.
Oh, what's occurring? Alright?
Gavin and Stacey. Nessie.
Oh, brilliant.
You quite often get referred to as her, don't you?
Quite often.
Don't know why.
Might because my hair and I'm a bit gobby like.
Gobby? Who said you're gobby? Anyway, that was our little tour of Loch Ness. It's Christmas Eve today, so we're heading back to site. Obviously we got some preparations of our own to make.
Yep.
Kids are a bit wound up, so we're going to let them just have a little play around on the site, I think, now, innit? And just sort of start to wind down, and me and you got to wind back up to get stuff together.
Yep, so whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, enjoy yourselves. A very Merry Christmas. Please obviously comment if you've got the time, because we appreciate it's going to be busy. While saying that, this video is going to be out after Christmas, so you haven't really got any excuse.
So we hope you've had a fantastic Christmas and New Year, but until next time,
We'll see you in a bit.
ta-ra guys.